Okay, my name is Kodae, and this is my Sustain the Industry video. I'd like to say I'm doing this to be completely altruistic, but actually Robert's Anime Corner store is offering a $25 gift certificate. If you order from them and then you do a video, you'll get 25 bucks. So try to make it educational, maybe for some information. So I'm really gonna work for that 25. Okay, and I'll post the link to that down here in the description. If any of you would like to partake in that awesome offer. So what did I get this month? Let's see here. And Oh My Goddess Season 1, right? That should be a lot of fun, I'm hoping. I don't know, I saw the OAV years and years ago and it was good, right? Berserk 17, okay. Now rest assured, if you're in Oregon and a minor, you're still going to be able to purchase your Berserk and your Judy Blume books. No problem there, okay? No one's ever going to take Judy Blume away from you guys. I think that's important. So, I think I have good taste, right? I made some good choices. Part of this is I have to show you guys the receipt. I'm going to cover my address so there's no stalkers. If you're so inclined, you can't stalk me. So there's the receipt. So now I have physical proof. I paid for these items legally. I didn't steal them. I didn't trade sex or drugs for Oh My Goddess Season 1 or Berserk 17. They were purchased legally, okay? Okay, so piracy is bad, right? When you're pirating, you're downloading series instead of buying the official release. Obviously, the companies and the distributors aren't getting money. They may have to close down, so obviously they're not going to be able to put out any titles. Stuff goes out of print. Makes it so that older series that are no longer in print are obviously very expensive. Companies close down, like I just said. The ones that do stay in business also have less money to license new series. So when you pirate, it just completely kills the industry, right? And we're trying to sustain the industry. That's the point of this video movement. You don't want to see any of these anime or manga companies go bankrupt, right? Except maybe Studio Iron Cat. I was kind of happy when they went under because they were awful. Sadly though, no one else has licensed the Vampire Princess Miyu manga, which is sad. Of course, unless you could read upside down and reversed, you probably couldn't really read much of Studio Iron Cat's catalog anyhow. So. But except for Studio Iron Cat, when any of these companies go bankrupt or are forced to close, it's a really sad thing, okay? Sustain the industry, buy official merchandise. Another issue I wanted to address in the video is I see a lot of people asking questions, well, what about series that haven't been brought over yet? Are those okay to download? And the response you usually get from people is, well, just get the DVD from Japan. I don't necessarily agree with that because DVDs from Japan are around 50 bucks and they're generally not going to have English subtitles on them, right? So I don't think just buy the DVD from Japan. That's not really an answer to the question. I don't think that's a realistic alternative. So now we're talking about fan subs, right? First thing about fan subs, they are illegal. You don't have the right to take someone else's content that you don't own and distribute it to other people. So fan subs are illegal. Are they immoral? Kind of a gray area, right? So from here on out, I'm going to be talking a little bit about fan subs, give you guys a history and kind of my take on it. So probably really nerdy and boring, so feel free to stop the video, right? I'd be surprised if you made it this far. But let's go. Fan subs, right? Take you back a couple of years. We're going to be talking about fan subgroups. Back in what, late 90s, early 2000s. Break out an artifact here. I'm going to break out an analog fan sub, okay? It's a VHS, right? Got Vampire Princess Miyu here, okay? Nice Nice labels there. What you would actually do back in the day, this was before obviously high-speed internet, to get a fan sub, you would go to a website, you would place your order, and you would actually send them a check or money order, or PayPal came along. A lot of them took PayPal eventually, and they would actually send you tapes. They'd send you a physical tape, right? And they weren't very expensive. They were usually like maybe $8 to $10 per tape, and if you bought more than one, the price went down. They did make a profit, right? Not a very large one though, at all. But I mean, they did make a profit, and as I said, it is illegal. But the heart of these fan subgroups basically was they wanted to, share the series with other people. It takes time and dedication. Now, obviously, most digi-subbers just download the DVD rip, steal that. But old school fan subgroups, they actually had to obtain, whether it was a Laserdisc or an SVHS or some type of high-quality master copy, and then they had to translate it and time it and everything. And I don't think fan subbers were evil. I mean, they were trying to, just, bring something over that they enjoyed and kind of share it with other people. And it did. It took time and it took dedication, and they did make some type of profit, but not a lot. Obviously, when you had the high-speed internet, all the physical fan sub distributors kind of closed down, because, I mean, you could just distribute it for free and download it, so there's no reason to send you anything. Fan subs never made it to DVD, really. They started to a little bit, but by the time that the kind of consumer DVD burning technology became affordable, by that time you had the high-speed internet, and it just all went to digi-subs. So most part fan subs kind of started and died on VHS, at least in the physical form, right? Anyway, so my point here is fan subgroups, they're not evil, they are putting time and dedication, and they're, just trying to share a series with other people, right? The other side of it, though, is I'm not ignorant. A lot of people download the fan subs, and when the official release does come out, they're not going to buy it, right? So I'm not going to say that fan subs don't hurt revenue for these companies, because I'm sure that they do. So then what's the solution, right? Well, showed you, right, Vampire Princess Miyu, okay, I had the whole thing fan subbed. What do I got here? Oh man, I bought the official release. Isn't that crazy, right? Official release also. Another example here. Here we have DNA 2, right? So I bought that fan subbed. And what do I have here? Oh man, I bought the official release 2, okay? So the point I'm getting at is I don't think downloading series that haven't been released yet, if a fan sub group subs it, I don't think it's horrible to download the fan subs, but you need to buy the official release when it comes out, okay? And I think that's fair, okay? So that's my opinion. Feel free to comment if you think that I'm a douche, but I think fan subs are okay, as long as you do buy the official release. Now that being said, I don't. I'm not really a downloader. I try to buy everything official, and there's really not that much being released now that I really need to see before, if and when it gets released. I did download, and I have to read this to pronounce it, probably still very badly. Isekai no Saikashi Monogatari, right, the new Kajishima Masaki series. Do have that downloaded. It was also excellent, so definitely see it, and I will be buying that officially if and when that becomes available. So So anyway, that's all I really wanted to say about that fan sub question. I think if it's not released yet, I think it's okay to download it. Just be sure you buy the official release. I think I've said that about 8 times now. So, I mean, just the other point I want to make, a lot of these studios closing down, you know, obviously the most, or the biggest reason is the piracy. Studios don't always make the smartest decisions either. I can't in good conscience have this in front of me and not bitch a little, right? DNA 2 was 15 episodes, 13 episode TV series, and a 3 episode OAV, right? How many DVDs did they release this on, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DVDs for 15 episodes. I mean, you know, 3 is ideal, 4 is acceptable, 5's just kind of ridiculous, right? DNA 2 didn't need a 5-disc DVD set, okay? I don't even know how much I paid for this when I got it. I probably blocked it out of my mind because I remember it was fairly expensive. But pointed out too that studios don't always make the smartest business choices. But again, it's piracy that is definitely, I don't know if you should say ruining or ruined, isn't it pretty much gone, right? So stop pirating stuff, right? Buy the official release. Okay guys, well that is the video. I hope you learned some stuff, right? Don't pirate because it's bad. Background on fan subbing and my opinion on the morality of downloading fan subs. I'd like to thank Robert's Anime Corner store again for doing the Sustain the Industry video. I think as of today, only one other person has done it, which is kind of depressing. Great store too. I've ordered from them probably maybe a little over a decade. Great customer service, great products, great pricing. Recommend signing up for the newsletter, right? That's usually how I know it's Friday. I get the email on my phone and I'm like, oh, it's Friday, cool. I don't know, I do like the newsletter. So I guess that's it. Feel free to respond, questions, comments, concern type stuff. It was an enjoyable video. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. I'm drinking a Bud Light, right? I'm not gonna do an anime vlog without having a beer or two. That would be ridiculous. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. I anticipate your comments and questions and whatnot. Stop pirating.